It's still in the EV two-wheeler space, this irrespective and despite of all those consumer complaints that we hear about almost on a daily basis, although they are pulling up their socks on that.
Well, at first rates and week, no Diwali effect, Diwali hangover is over and we are starting flat. The Friday's trade, which was more like a summer trade, was not a material it's not material in the overall scheme of things. So we pretty much have to go back to the levels which were there on Thursday. So we're off to a decent start in terms of the market. When I say decent, not a lot of green, but certainly not a dark shade of red, which is what is important. The breadth is not looking bad. It is marginally in the positive. Now you want to address auto stocks because that's the only big pocket in terms of the newsmakers. Mahindra & Mahindra, good set of numbers. Maruti will be reacting to dispatch numbers. Numbers have just come out from Bajaj Auto right before the bell. But the problem for the market is that the breadth in terms of the meaningful names like a Vodafone or a JP Associates, Yes Bank. Yes Bank is down to almost 20 rupees now. IRCTC. None of those stocks which in a sense represent momentum and the mood of the market in terms of whether real price action could move. They're looking strong. Zomato also, I think it's a lot of momentum ahead of Swiggy there. It's at 243. 300 has almost become 243. That's almost like a 20% decline in a stock like Zomato where nothing is wrong, but the stock is down largely because of this bout of profit taking.
Yeah, that's profit taking on some of these names. But yeah, the big boys actually are holding up. I saw a 4% gap up move on M&M. Let's see what ICICI Bank, what HDFC Bank, what Axis, etc. are up to, considering that's where the market positioning has been smart all through last week. And more importantly, that's where earnings surprises also have kicked in. I want to see for a follow-through on L&T as well, whether after its good set of numbers, you're seeing any buying kick in on L&T. 1.25% lower for L&T as we speak right now. This Info Edge, wherein the Naukri Jobs Peak Index has seen an uptick of 10% in the month of October. There's NCC, they won a total orders of about 3496 crore rupees in the month of October. 1.25% lower for NCC. Apollo Hospitals, they've entered into a definitive build and operate a 500-bed hospital in Worli in Mumbai. 0.5% higher for Apollo Hospitals. And then Sun Pharma, wherein the US court has actually stopped Sun Pharma from launching one of its key drugs. So look out for what that stock as well does. That's currently in focus. Hyundai, Ola Electric, let's see what those names are up to. Hero MotoCorp, Eicher, Tata Motors. Not seeing much of a price action, at least within the auto pack, other than, of course, M&M. For NMDC, the October production has seen an uptick of about 4%. The sales also have risen about 17%. Ashoka Buildcon has bagged orders worth about 312 crore rupees from Maharashtra State Electricity Transport Commission. So look out for what that stock as well does. And then Maruti, wherein the October sales have come in line. It's a minor beat, yes, for sure. Maruti, just a little bit soft in trade. It's about 0.6% lower for the Nifty. We're circling around the 24,150 mark. Kunal, what's the verdict for the day? Because today, you're not really seeing a good breath as well at your hands.
Yeah, not a good start for the index. Even for the Bank Nifty, I think we are struggling for that 51,500 mark, which seems to be like a median support for the index. So I think we need to see whether there is any kind of a withdrawal of positions, especially from the options front. I think that's going to be the critical aspect for the index this week. In terms of opening trade, I would look out for BEL. That's a chart which has been doing reasonably well. Strong sort of outperformance from 260 levels towards 285 to 90 where the stock is trading right now.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.